An actress, model, and singer, Marilyn Monroe is known as one of America's most famous sex symbols. Born on June 1st, 1926 in Los Angeles, California as Norma Jean Baker, Marilyn Monroe was born to a mentally ill single mother. Her mother was not able to take care of her, so she lived in an orphanage as well as 11 different foster homes, where she was mentally, physically, and sexually abused. At 16 years old, a friend of the family arranged a marriage for her to a merchant marine so that she would no longer have to live in foster care. Marilyn started working in an aeronautical assembly line plant in 1945, where her picture was taken. That picture led to her career as a model and a screenshot with 20th Century Fox. In 1946, she changed her name from Norma Jean Baker to Marilyn Monroe and dyed her brunette hair to blonde. Marilyn was divorced from the merchant marine and later married Yankees baseball player Joe DiMaggio. After that marriage ended, she then married a famous playwright, Arthur Miller. During her lifetime, she attempted suicide at least one time, and she also suffered from panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and hallucinations. In fact, her anxiety attacks were so bad that she was late often to her screenshots, her movies, and was fired quite often for being late. Marilyn was also an excellent cook, as well as she was athletic, practicing yoga as well as weightlifting, and she died an early death at 36 years old by way of acute barbiturate overdose. Marilyn is a favorite in our family. My grandmother was also born on June 1st, and so I guess she felt like that was the little connection. So with all the females in our family, we've always collected Marilyn stuff. So a lot of the information I've kind of acquired over the years, although I found additional information on MarilynMonroe.com, the official site for her. Marilyn Monroe is like .ca/films, and then biography.com. And I brought this picture from home. It's a picture of her in the tub, and then these are her movies that she was in. Marilyn Monroe was known for her acting, singing, modeling, and also her romantic relationships. As an actress, Marilyn appeared in 29 different movies. This was just within a 15-year career span for her. She was working on her 30th movie when she died. One of her best films was Bus Stop, and some of her better-known movies were The 7-Year Itch, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and Some Like It Hot. She was known for playing the dumb blonde role in the movies, but she very much wanted to play more serious roles. As a model, she was the first Playboy sweetheart in 1953. Sweetheart later was changed to Bunny. And was a favorite pinup model for the military men, our U.S. military men that were overseas in Korea. Although she had many songs that she had recorded, some of her better-known songs were Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, although she owned very few diamonds. Most of her jewelry was costume jewelry. And the ever-famous Happy Birthday, Mr. President, which she sang for President Kennedy's 50th birthday. Marilyn Monroe was well known for her romantic relationships with various famous men such as Marlon Brando, Frank Sinatra, John Kennedy, and/or Robert Kennedy. Even though her death was ruled a suicide, it has been suspected that it could have been a murder set up by the CIA or FBI because of her involvement with the Kennedys, which was all about the same time as her death. Even after 50 years after her death, Marilyn Monroe is just as famous now as she was living and is considered just as beautiful even by younger generations today.